Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's Echo Stretch. In this video we're going to go over GoldHEN 2.3 that was just released today for the PS4 702 and the 7.55. Now I know a lot of people have been waiting for this and we finally have it here. So we have all those features for our 7.55 and 7.02. But we'll jump right into the video here. We'll go over to our settings, go down to System information, and you can see that I am on 7.55. We'll go ahead and back out of there. If you're familiar with 7.55, once we do open up the browser, the first thing we want to do is go ahead and make sure we clear everything. Just make sure that everything is clean. Now once we do get the cache installed, we're good to go. We can go ahead and disconnect from the internet and just leave it at that. But yeah, we'll go ahead and close out the browser again and we'll reopen it, close that first window. And we'll go down to our bookmarks and we'll be using the 7-in-1 host. Once we do launch it, we'll go over to the Echo Stretch. Now I went ahead and updated the 702s as well as the 7.55 hosts. As you can see, it does say 7.5x on each one of these here. Currently the 2.3 is only for 7.55. So if you go ahead and launch any of these here and you're on 7.50 or 7.51, it will just load the GoldHEN 2.2.2. If you do want to load the 2.3, then you will have to update to 7.55 or go ahead and jump up to 9.00. But if you're fine with 2.2.2, you can go ahead and just launch your normal one that you go ahead and use. As for which one to use, for GoldHEN 2.3, it pretty much has everything, all your payloads in it. So I don't really see any of these being used unless you're going to go ahead and dump a game. The manual one does use the bin loader server for each payload, just so you know. GoldHEN 2.3 does come with the bin loader, so there's no need to go ahead with the jailbreak each time to launch a payload. So that works out pretty good. But yeah, for the video we're just going to use the 7.5 GoldHEN one. It's really quick to install in the cache because all it is the GoldHEN. So as you can see, it does go pretty quick here. Okay, so there's 92% and it's done. So we'll go ahead and hit our PlayStation button, and then we'll go ahead and launch our browser again. Now if you're familiar with the 7.55, we may get a lot of memory errors. We might even get in our first try. It's totally random when it comes to 7.55. As you can see, it looks like we are going in right away. This isn't going to always happen. It doesn't matter which host you use. It could be the first time or it could be the 20th time. Just got to keep on trying it. You'll eventually get in. Once you do get in, I do recommend just using rest mode. As long as you got your internet disconnected, you should be fine. Just go ahead and go into rest mode, and you want to jump back on, just wake it up. Then you don't have to go through all the jailbreak and the crashing and everything that 7.55 comes with. So it does say loading GoldHEN. There we go, waiting for the payload. And we did get the message that you are all set. So we'll go ahead and close the internet browser. And as you can see, my labels do come up. I have this automatically all set up already as I was doing the beta testing for the 7.55. This is what I really want to see, because I do still use my 7.55. The reason why I'm still on it is because I got another couple of PS4s that are running 9.00, so I don't really need to do the upgrade for this particular one. And I like to keep it around 7.55 just for videos like this one. But we'll jump into the settings here. We'll go up to GoldHEN. And as you can see, we do have all the options. Debug Settings is there. Go ahead and install packages, enable your debug settings, enable your game debug settings. Cheat manager, so we do have access to that cheat manager now. We don't have to use WebRTE or PS4 trainers. You can still use it if you want. Usually the cheats do come first with the PS4 trainer, so you can go ahead and launch up your WebRTE and then go ahead and jump into the trainers and it will work. My favorite thing about this is the title ID. You can go ahead and show the app version as well. I have both of them on. App version I don't really use that much, but the title ID I do like having that there, especially when it comes to using cheats and stuff. Plugin settings. Currently I don't have this set up for the plugins, but they do work. I've tested a few, and everything seems to work there. Game overlay, you got your frame per second. Go ahead and enable that if you want. The scan lines is there as well. That's for vintage games. If you want to look for the retro kind of style for your old emulators like NES or Super NES, stuff like that. Server settings. So we got our FTP. The bin loader server is there, like I said, with the 7.55 manual. You can jump in there, launch any payload that you want, and it will use this here rather than going through that jailbreak each time, because it does take a long time to actually get in with the 7.55. So that option is there as well. And then we got our KLogs. Doesn't show what port, but if you're looking for the port, it is 3232, and you just go ahead and connect with Tallnet. And then you got your about here, and yeah. So we'll jump out of there. I do recommend grabbing the GoldHEN cheat manager if you go ahead and want to use cheats. It's pretty simple. Once you do install the package, you just matter going in, hit the update button. It'll download all the updates, and everything will load up. So once we do get in, just hit X on update. It will grab the files, extract them for you, set everything up. As you can see, 2201 cheats found, or cheat files, and it will download the patches as well. So your patches are like your 60 frames per second. I know a lot of people have been waiting for that there because they wanted to use that 60 frames per second with their games. Now that we do have it on 7.02 and 7.55. But once that is done, go ahead and launch your game. This particular game here, if you go ahead and hold in options, once it lets you, okay. And as you can see, it doesn't show up with the cheats. But if we back out of there and we get into the campaign, this particular game requires you to be in the campaign. So if we go new game, I understand. I believe once you get this black screen, you're considered in campaign. You can hold in the option buttons, and your cheats do come up. So you can go ahead and just enable them all if that's what you want to do. But yeah, guys, that's basically it for the video. Just wanted to jump on there, show you guys that we do have it. If you go ahead and check out the Echo Stretch host there, I have it set up for 7.02 as well as 7.55, so you can go ahead and install that into your cache. But once you do get everything set up and you do have the cheats, then you can just jump over to your network and just go ahead and disconnect from the network, as you won't need it anymore. But yeah, that's basically it for the video. I hope you did enjoy it. Go ahead and hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Really helps out the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.